The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I am Justin. Who are you?
Makaila.
Hi, Makaila. How are you? Do you like vacation? We all do, right?
I do.
But what about a staycation?
I mean, I'm down to stay somewhere.
Florida is so great for staycations. Here's what we would do: a very quick break. When we return, the best staycations in all of Central Florida.
Have you been threatened by the IRS? You are not helpless. You have the power to fight wage garnishments and fight levies on your accounts. I'm Justin Clark. Call me now for a free consultation or visit youhavepower.com and take back control of your financial life.
There are so many spots when it comes to staycations in Central Florida. You think about the beaches, of course, but also you look at Ocala, Marion County, horse country. What a great place for a staycation, huh? Mm-hmm. Why are you smiling at me like that?
Because sometimes you just you're like, go ahead and speak,
Are you
Makaila.
trying to say I didn't ask a question? But,
No.
Okay, so
it was like forced.
Okay, but it's a statement, yes. But I'm looking at you like, all right, expound upon that. And you just look back at me like I'm an idiot.
No,
What?
just go ahead.
A great place to visit, Ocala, Marion County, of course. The person who, in my opinion, runs that area, it's Alicia Lopez, Ocala Realty World. It is a great place for a staycation. Yes. What's going on in Ocala these days?
Well, Ocala is growing exponentially, and it's really the hotspot in all of Florida because of affordability, of growth. It's just a nice place to live.
We think about staycations in Ocala. I think about horse country. I think about the World Equestrian Center. But the Airbnb market there has been so incredible and really a great place to invest. Why are Airbnbs so important in Ocala now?
Well, it's like a little staycation when you go to Ocala. So you feel like you're at home instead of at a hotel or a resort. But Marion County doesn't have huge resorts like Orlando and Tampa, so Airbnb is the obvious choice.
Absolutely.
And it's close. That's a beautiful part about a staycation. You don't have wrinkled clothes. You don't have to go to the airport.
You can be comfortable.
You come here to visit us every week. What, hour 10, something like that? It's very close by.
Yeah, it's really close, and we're starting to see a lot of people are coming to Ocala on the weekend to come visit the Equestrian Center.
Right.
How everybody in Ocala comes to Orlando. Now everybody in Orlando's coming to us. So it's really nice.
It's fun, and also a great place to invest in real estate or buy real estate as well. Ocala Realty World is the place to turn for that. QR code for Alicia and Ocala Realty World on the screen right now. The growth is continuing, though. You can feel the growth in Ocala. What do you see over the next couple of years in Ocala growth-wise?
Well, there was an article I read about 2 weeks ago that said within the next 5 years that Marion County will no longer be a mini metro and become one of the biggest metropolises in Florida.
Is that right?
Yes, because we're right there in the middle.
We will have come up to see you. We owe you a trip very soon. How is that?
Can't wait.
We got to get to Ocala.
Yeah, we got to have a staycation in Ocala.
Alicia Lopez, Ocala Realty World. Now, while I did unbutton my shirt a little bit here, I'm not dressed for staycation
Yeah, you look
yet.
like you need to have more vacation vibes on you.
I think it's time to get out of the studio. What do you think? Are you ready for a staycation?
Yes.
I don't feel like you're a staycation kind of person, honestly. Are you?
I think that's a little judgmental.
Well, I don't know. You just seem like I want to get on a plane, go far away.
I'm
so
trying
you
to
do
drive.
like staycations.
Yes, but it has to be homey. It has to be the right place.
I got it. I think we chose the right places today.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. Are you ready?
I am.
Here's what we're going to do. A last quick break. When we return, staycations in Central Florida. When our AC unit broke, it was clearly broken. We knew we had to get
broken.
it was done. It was, you would say, toast.
It was toast.
But there are some things out there that people, maybe it's not totally broken. There are 8 ways that you know it is time to upgrade your AC system. Number 1, your electricity bill. A drastic increase in that electricity bill, that's how you know.
Number 2, unusual noises or odors. It can smell.
I thought that was just you.
Thanks. Yeah, you might be smelling more because your AC unit is not working.
It's not cooling or heating efficiently anymore at all.
And you can tell if there's poor airflow to your unit.
Dripping water or producing too much humidity. We don't like humidity at all.
No, absolutely not. And constant repairs. I mean, you don't want the AC people out all the time.
And you can't even buy the parts anymore because they're already discontinued. That's when you know it's too old.
The refrigerant that it uses has a high global warming potential.
In my case, I had to replace the air conditioning unit in my new home because, again, it was just broken. So what did I do? I replaced it with the Duquesne Lynx inverter, and believe me, it's been an amazing choice. With Duquesne Lynx, I sleep like a baby every single night because it's incredibly quiet thanks to its quiet shift feature. Also, being a quick link inverter technology unit, I'm saving on electricity consumption and, of course,
money.
Show me the money.
That's what it's all about.
Duquesne Lynx inverter heat pump offers a high efficiency of up to 18 SEER and up to 10 HSPF. It also provides 5 modes of operation, 3 cooling and 2 heating modes. To learn more, look at the information on your screen right now. Thank you, Duquesne.
The best of Central Florida, Makaila's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
So we're talking about all things staycation, and yes, I seem to have lost Justin, which I'm honestly not mad about. Makaila's Choice for Best Staycation are my friends here at the Brownwood Hotel and Spa, located in the heart of the Villages, Florida. I am joined by the general manager, Jills, and Andrea, who is our director of sales. How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for literally having me. I walked in the door and I was like, oh my gosh, my vacation has officially started. Walking in, I mean, the vast ceilings, the bar, all of it. This screams that I can come and, you know, have a staycation. I don't even have to leave Florida, right?
Right. Well, the Brownwood Hotel is part of the Brownwood Village, which has a Western feel. So therefore, when the hotel was built, everything inside the hotel followed the same direction.
Absolutely.
That's why you can see a lot of cowboys, Indians, cars,
So it's kind of like
bulls.
Texas, but in Florida, right?
Well, it's the Florida cowboy.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. We had cowboys in Florida.
Yeah, it makes sense. This
Yes.
is true. I've heard all about that. So, you know, speaking of, one of the cool things about the Villages is there's so many different themes, and you guys are really playing on the Florida, you know, cowboy theme, but you have so much more than just that. You have a beautiful spa. Tell me about the spa, because when I think vacation, I'm thinking I need to relax.
The spa is amazing. We have 10 treatment rooms with a massage therapist. We have cosmetology, nail techs, hair, and a great team. And the spa is becoming a really popular destination, even for the locals.
Absolutely.
And then beside the spa, we have our lobby bar, which is also becoming very popular with the local.
Absolutely.
On happy hour especially. We have a Wolfgang Park restaurant, which is also part of the hotel. It's the Wolfgang Park Bar and Grill, and an amazing pool also.
So you got the spa, you got the restaurant, you got the bar, and your rooms. Tell me a little bit about your rooms. They're so beautiful.
What the rooms do you want to, Andrea, do you want to speak about the rooms a little?
Sure. So we have our standard rooms, pool view, and king suites.
Very nice.
All of our rooms actually, I mean, it fits in with the theme of the Western theme. They have unfinished ceilings, which
I love it.
I love
like it. Some
too.
people hate it. Some people love
don't
it.
know. And that is a question. Why didn't you finish the ceilings?
Yes, we have people saying my room is not finished.
And you're like, that's the point.
But yeah, all of the rooms are very unique. I mean, there's cow prints. If you look at the walls around the hotel, there's even fur on the walls. You have velvet.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different textures.
And I think that's great, because when you think Florida, you know, you don't necessarily think of this. And I think this is such a great, you know, added value, because you can be in Florida, literally in the heart of the Villages, but transform yourself to a vacation, you know, and not feel like you're in your backyard, so to speak, which is absolutely amazing.
And we're also very close to the Brownwood Square, which is where all the entertainment takes place in the Villages.
You gotta have some entertainment on your vacation.
There is live entertainment 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and people dancing, line dancing, and everything. So,
That sounds like
and
a party.
we're within walking distance. So,
That's incredible. And so let's say, there's always that person, let's say Justin, since he's not here, haha, Justin, the one person that always works on vacation. You have amazing, meeting rooms and conference rooms. What does that look like?
Yep, we have about 10,000 square feet of meeting space total.
Wow.
So we have...
It's a lot of space.
Yeah, it is a lot of space. We have 3 smaller meeting rooms as well as a boardroom and a small office, and our ballroom is up to 8,500 square feet. So we have space for corporate events, multi-day events, social events, weddings, fundraisers. So we've hosted all kinds of events up to 500 people in our ballroom.
Wow. And then they can hang out, go to the lobby bar, go to the Wolfgang restaurant. How's that program over there?
The restaurant?
At the restaurant, yes. I mean, I've been there before and it was amazing,
Yes.
but I'm sure it's continuing to grow.
No, we have a great menu. We have a great team, chef, general manager at the restaurant, and the whole team behind them. And the food is amazing. All the recipes
Speaks
are
for
coming
itself.
from Wolfgang himself.
Wow, absolutely. When I think vacation, we covered so many different things between the spa, but you're literally in the villages, so you can go out and experience all that it has to offer between the golf courses. There's so much that people can do, outside of the hotel, of course, as well.
Well, the villages have 53 golf courses.
53, casual. If you
12
like golfing,
yeah.
this is a place for you.
12 of them are open to the public.
Incredible.
So it's still 12 golf courses.
Yeah.
And we have one more thing at the hotel. We also have the chef studio where we serve breakfast every morning.
Okay.
And then we also have specialty dinners on certain dates with wine tasting and Scotch tasting dinners and so on.
Those are
So,
always like a fan favorite, and it's cool for the locals too because you can have that new experience and come here, have a little slice of paradise, and then go on back home and really just hang out and embrace everything.
Right.
But you guys have been absolutely amazing. I think I might go check out the spa and spend the rest of the day there.
There you
So
go.
spoiler alert. But anyway, do yourself a favor and check out the Brownwood Hotel and Spa today.
Here we are with Thomas Fleischl, Fleischl Financial Associates. Welcome. Good to see you, by the way. You're releasing a book. Tell me about the book, Tom.
Well, the book is all about helping people live their life more intentionally and really focused on the things in their life that really matter, things that they can't delegate. Like your time with your family, your health, your career, your hobbies. So we want people to live life more designed, focused on things that they can't delegate. And then there's other things you can delegate, like investments, your tax situation, estate planning, insurance issues, things like that. But we want people to be more focused on really the things that are most important in life.
Tom, so what do you mean by living your financial life by design?
Living your financial life by design, there are 2 parts to that. The first part of that is having an intentional financial strategy in place so that you can have clarity and confidence for life and not have to worry so much about the future. The second part of living your financial life by design is now that you have that financial strategy in place, it frees you up so that you can now have the time and the bandwidth to focus on the more important things in your life that really matter, the things that you cannot delegate, like time with your family, your health, your career, your hobbies. The things you can delegate are, again, managing your investments, your tax situation, your estate planning, how all those things fit together, and working with a financial team like us to help do that.
Who should order this book?
Anybody that we feel like has reached something we call the ceiling of complexity. Complexity can come from many things, making more money, complicating your taxes. People that need to read the book are those that don't have a coordinated financial strategy that oversees their financial affairs, and they don't know where to look or how to find the right people, the trusted team to help them put all that together. So the book displays all of that and how to go through that journey and that process.
Clarity and confidence for life. It's their motto around here. It could be your motto as well. Order your book today. Tom, good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Best of Central Florida, People's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the show. Have you ever been on vacation and a couple of days prior, you're already kind of mad that you have to leave? That's how I feel right now, because as soon as I walked into Miss Maggie South Country Inn, I wanted to stay, right? I'm already dreading leaving here.
I know. The snacks, the hospitality, the pups, all of it.
I'd like to introduce you to a very special person. She runs the show here, of course. They call you Maggie, I guess, because it's Miss Maggie's.
Miss Maggie.
Maggie Gallo. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for having us in what feels like your home almost in some ways.
It is, to a point.
Now, I would also be remiss if I didn't introduce these two amazing creatures here, Chicky and Bear. They're the mascots, I guess, huh?
Yes, they are.
So tell me all about Miss Maggie's, because I just instantly, the moment I walked in here, I felt at home.
When I was very young, I always thought I wanted to have a boarding house. I thought it would be kind of fun to have a bunch of people always coming and going or whatever. And then that kind of got lost in the shuffle.
Life.
And then I retired. And I got divorced, I retired. I moved into a 65 and over community. And before that, I was renovating homes. And I did about 5 or 6 homes and flipped them. And I was tired of that. So here I was with this beautiful place overlooking a beautiful pond going, okay, what do I do now? And my brother called and said, would you look for property for us? I said, sure. He wanted to go to Miami. I said, no, I'll go north. So in fact, the fellow called me again today. I went on to Crexy, which is a multifamily business real estate site. And looking for multifamily homes, these bed and breakfasts kept popping up. And I looked at a few. I said, God, that's a good idea. I think I want to do that. Because I've cooked, I've waitressed, I had a restaurant for a while. Mostly I was a hairdresser, but I did all this other stuff on the side. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do this. And I kept putting off Daytona because, well, Daytona's Daytona. But I ended up here, and I believe that this is where I'm supposed to be. And I get to do everything that I like to do. I get to renovate, I get to decorate, I get to garden, I get to meet people. Yes. The guests are great. And I find more and more people are coming to bed and breakfast because they're tired of all the insanity on the beach side.
Absolutely.
And this particular place is right in the middle of everything. I'm 5 minutes from the Speedway, 5 minutes from the beach.
Perfect.
You can walk to all the shops in the Esplanade Park right up the street. The river's right here. It's I think I made a good choice.
It literally is downtown Daytona. You can walk to so many things here. Even pet friendly within reason.
Everything
great
is
garden.
pet friendly.
Like when you come here, you do feel like you're at home with so many luxuries. But the breakfast I heard is dynamite.
I can't. We have to stay because I need to eat the breakfast.
Exactly.
Well, if you let me know, I can have you come in.
Oh, we are.
You make a reservation.
Now we've already chosen our favorite rooms. Of course, we disagree, but
my favorite was the hibiscus
Well,
room.
you'd have to then stay in separate rooms.
You know what?
you know what? Whatever she wants. I changed my mind.
But they're all beautiful.
They're both, actually, I'm going to change the jasmine. I'm going to switch it with the azalea because the azalea is a king-size bed. Oh. And the jasmine is a queen. And I think there's more room in the jasmine for a king-size bed. So, and it'll give more room in the azalea.
As I look at the property here, I think of also family reunion or event where you come in and you can just book the entire house, have all your guests stay here together instead of all separate hotel rooms. You could do a full event here in this whole house. I can see that really working out.
The first week I listed it to be able to do that, a couple pulled right up and they ended up renting it a week later, unfortunately for a death, but the whole family was here in Daytona Beach. So they did the repast here. The house was full. They had 12 people in the house. The kids were running around the yard. It was pretty funny. And they had a blast. They had run of the kitchen. They barbecued. They had a really good time.
And that's why you do it, and that's why your guests feel like family. What a pleasure it was to meet you. Thank you so much for having us out. And really, you should think about this bed and breakfast lifestyle here in Daytona, Miss Maggie South Country Inn. We've had such a blast. Thanks for the snacks too, by the way.
You're welcome.
I really needed that. Here's what we'll do, a very quick break. We will continue this vacation together as Best of Central Florida continues. And I know on your list of things to do was get my roof inspected. You see leaks coming in, or your roof has just gotten old. 2024 is the year to do that. One place to turn. It is my good friends at Universal Roof and Contracting, joined by Justin and Corey. You did my roof last year, and they did such a great job. QR code is here on the screen, by the way. If you have any roof leaking, or if your roof is old, you need to have someone look at it today. You're not just roofers, you're general contractors, which really saved the day on my house. What difference does that make?
A huge difference. It makes us a one-stop shop. If there's anything on a structural level or anything beyond the roof line that needs to be handled as a point of doing the roof, we can actually handle that circumstance in real time with real solutions and not have you to take back over and get other GCs involved to handle that. So really it just makes us very versatile, and it allows us to open up a huge book of services to make sure all your best needs are met.
A lot of roofing companies gone out of business, getting bought up right now, and they're doing that because when they get the phone call, they literally don't go to the person's house. They get an aerial photo of the roof, and they call up and say, okay, we're going to put a new roof on. Not your strategy at all.
Not at all. It just happened yesterday with me. Yeah, the homeowner was surprised I showed up, and I'm glad I did, because there were so many little intricacies about the roof that had to be addressed to make a proper scope of work. So we're big believers in showing up, doing a proper inspection, making sure that we're going to address everything so there's no surprises on the back end.
With my house, we were able to file an insurance claim thanks to you guys, really. You helped me through that process. Sometimes you can't file an insurance claim. For the people who have to pay, do you have payment plans available that make it really simple?
Absolutely. Financing is a real thing out there. It's a useful tool. It's a way for us to not only get your roof done, completed, but you can defer all your money issues until the next year, and then we can still get your roof done in real time.
Thank you guys for all you did for me, all you've done for our audience here. Do yourself a favor. Check out Universal Roof and Contracting right now.
The Best of Central Florida, Justin's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Excellent work today. Always a pleasure going on a staycation with you, of course.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
I mean, yeah,
That's all
I'm a
you
fun
got?
person to hang out with.
Excellent job today. Thank you for joining us for our staycation. Thank you to our amazing crew. Most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more Best of Central Florida.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.